Michael Lewis, Someday Tactics and Knives, and today we're going to be doing something very different. We're going to be taking a little tour around the shop and seeing what you can accomplish in a little space in about 9 months. So, and yeah, I'm serious. I haven't been a knife maker for more than 9 months. I was a stainless steel smith, and that kind of fell through. So, fresh tactics, right? So I'm not a survival expert, no neither, but I buy a lot of cool gear, and I thought I would show you also. So that's why I got the EDC videos and all that. So, but it's the 23rd around here, and it's gonna be the 24th tomorrow. So I thought I'd round this out and say Merry Christmas to all you out there. And Joseph Petrus, if you're watching, thank you for all the lovely comments. Merry Christmas to you too. So, I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name. Sorry, I'm an idiot. But the first one we're gonna start with is right down here on the table. It's a horizontal grinder I built right into the table, and we're gonna go around from there, and I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be changed and what's not. So, because I'm about to go for a little bit more quality control, so it might get a little automated, you know. So follow me around the garage, and I'll show you how this works. So here it is, the horizontal grinder I made. The plate goes a little wide, and it's attached to the table with one bolt, so it's adjustable. And E.T.'s kind of taking care of the crane there, and that's what I had to make by myself, because I had this little thing from Beaumont, and it transfers with one screw to the other machine with one screw, so that's pretty nice and easy and decent, you know. And I had to make this thing up here, and I had to make this because that just needs a little grounding. It's from an old machine, and I used that as the flat platen. So over here you have the force wheel, and under the table, it's a steel table. Under there is the motor, and it's about like 1 horse motor, I think, electric motor. And yeah, basically what you do is, I'm gonna jump in the camera now. You adjust here and press down here, and it will turn it up and down so you get the right width down here, and center it right, and you can, you know, force it up and down to use as much of the paper as you want. And you can also raise this. And this is just from a very old, very cheap grinder, but it had the potential to be set here. So let me just take you around here. What I got here is I just welded this square tubing to the table up against this, made enough room for the band to run through, and it is exactly at 90 degrees always. So that's very nice. And yeah, let me get you situated here. And of course, as I said, under the motor I got under here the switch. Oh, let me just get that. Things all around, you know. I'm probably gonna wake the neighbors, but here goes. There you go, it's running. This goes up and down with turning this, and E.T. gets care. Sorry, let me just get this out. This goes up and down, and E.T. takes care of it. And this is just an alloy I turned on the lathe myself. It's very crooked, but effective. So where I'm going with this is, anybody can make a horizontal grinder, and if you got a table and you know you're not using that space, why not? I mean, seriously, that's just nice. I mean, and it's got an adjusting screw. It's bolted to the table. It turns around. It's got a spring underneath and a bolt through it. And let me get you a little closer so you can see the crane mechanism. And it's got a spring from an old motorcycle or moped, as you say, front suspension. So I just cut off a piece there, made an adjusting screw, and it'll put on as much pressure as I want, and you turn this down and up and down it goes, and I mean, it can take even wider belts if you just modify this here. It's from Beaumont grinders, and it's for the small spindles, you know, for the true Beaumont, which I'll get to, but just a way to kind of make it easier on yourself, because I wasn't using this table. It's right around the bend there between my anvil and my drill press, so why not? You know, I'm not gonna be standing down there. It's too narrow, so I was gonna say narrow, man. Christmas time, everybody gets loopy. So anyway, over here, as you see, I got my hammer to kind of hammer down the process, and I wanted to show you something really cool while I'm at this location. This is something I got from an old friend. It's a very old kind of a thing, and I use it for oil hardening, quenching, call it what you will, because it just grips, and you know, you can take the blades out, and when you wipe these off, your furnace isn't gonna catch on fire, you know. So thank you to my friend Torben, and how the hell is it? Torben. That's what his name is. So and I got a little hammer there from Jewelry Times, and let's go down here. Got a lot of different rackets, you know, something I'm polishing, my screwdrivers, my measurements, and yeah, let me take you to this next part of the garage. Hey, okay, so we all know it. Yes, it is the Beaumont grinder, and it is a nice piece of equipment. Let me just take this view. As you see, the Beaumont, and just a nice steering system, a nice motor, and it really works. And I had to drop it down because I have a bad back because of an old bike injury, and I can't stand for very long. So yeah, I can, you know, but it hurts like hell in the lower back, so in those positions. So I had to kind of saw it off and drop it down, but I'm putting in under here, I'm putting in an exhaust system to take out all the dust and filter it and you know, deposit it the right places. Sorry for all the beer cans, but we just had a little party here yesterday, and it was a hoot. So yeah, you're going around the ground floor now. I got a lot of shelves here I like to use just to keep my things for the grinders, my things for the sanders, and over here you got my saw, my drill press, and a suction machine that purifies air. It's really ineffective in this kind of climate, and yeah, the scissors and some other tools and my anvil. And let me just take you back here and lift you up. And then we got belts, something you all should think about when you're grinding stuff, and you know, you're probably gonna end up doing titanium. Think about this. I'm serious, man. This is #1 in a knife shop. I'm dropping the camera, just being mad about it, because I see a lot of shops and they don't have them. And when you're grinding titanium, it's gonna come out about, what is it, 2200 degrees, and set fire to your freaking house. So please, by all means, buy just a cheap one, something for electrics too. And as you see, I got it aimed here until if I don't want any guests, I just get the hell out. No, not really. I'm just playing with you. So anyway, back here to the shop. Over here I got my polisher where I do my buffing and polishing of all sorts. I mean, I got a million stacks of those. And sorry for the wall, but it's a very old garage. And up here, all new bands except the J Flexes. They're old, but all new, ready to go, and just waiting for me. And down here we got one heck of a lathe. I mean, this is like 4 freaking let me get back here. 4 freaking meters long. This can take a freaking car axle or truck axle. I mean, this is serious equipment, but my daddy got it on steel from his old job, and yeah, it works, and it's a blessing because it's fun just to kind of go out and lose your mind a little bit. And down here we got the old what's it called? Yeah, it's that one, Michikono. What? Megatronic. There it is. I forgot the word for a minute. Do you believe I'm Smith? Yeah, I am actually, but I don't used to use this. And a big old saw, and it's very, you know, I had to clean it out, and I'm cleaning out again and again. And this saw is gone because I'm making a little place for my dog to lie at night, so he doesn't feel cold and enjoys to be out here with me. So my dog is my everything, you know. And of course we got shelves, and right up here we even got an attic, you know, so there's a lot of old toys up there and shit. So friction, we always gotta have a little fun. A couple of beers doesn't really slow down the process, you know. And you see a lot of tools up here. Some dye, some spray paint if you needed to, everyday kind of job thing. Let me just show you here. Up here is my jigs, as I use when the going gets tough, you know. And yeah, it's just a nice place to be, and I even put in the logo. So that's the Someday logo in all its glory. I just think it kind of went with the shop. So anyway, let's get back to it. Let me just flip the camera around. Okay, so anyway, you've seen my little knife shop now, and that's basically it, man. I'm working in a cranny of the world, but I get it done, and I'm proud of what I achieve here. So isn't that what it's all about? Honestly, just making something you're proud of. You know, you got to do that little, because no one else is going to. You know what I mean. It's a hard knock life, so why not give yourself some praise and make a knife? And by the way, Michael was Someday Texas and nice. Merry Christmas, everybody. And I hope you enjoyed this little video of how my little shop works. And I'll catch you on the other side of Christmas, okay? Bye, friend.